Welcome back to Mobility Agility Chiropractic Performance. Today we're going to go over frequently asked questions concerning concussion. If you have any more questions, additional information can be found in our blog, and if it's not answered there, please comment below. So let's get started with our first question. The simple answer is yes. Similar to an ankle sprain, once you have sustained a concussion, there is a chance for more. But there are ways to decrease this risk. With the right exercises and stability work, you greatly reduce your chances of sustaining another concussion, because the biggest factor is weakness in the deep neck flexor muscles. Now let's learn how to engage those muscles properly. First, lay flat on your back with your hands or a partner's hand behind your head. Allow the head to rest into the hands while you retract your chin, and the hands are removed while you maintain the same position with your neck. It's important to make sure you're in the correct position without excessive lifting of the head or jutting of the chin. Improper position can cause injury and significant headaches. To make the activity more sport-specific, the addition of headgear can make it more challenging. Helmets are great additions to protection against head injuries, but can leave your neck vulnerable without appropriate conditioning. Additional exercises using an exercise band can provide stress in different directions to assist with controlling of the head during play. The moving of the band while maintaining control assists with head and neck awareness in space. It's important to maintain chin retraction throughout the activity. Body awareness when falling can help prevent head injuries. In judo, following is taught to help prevent injuries. Here, as he falls on his back, he tucks his chin, protecting his head and neck. Learning the body awareness can help protect you. After a concussion, a headache is one of the many symptoms monitored to determine the recovery of the person, but not the only one. The use of the SCAT-5 and impact tests allow for close monitoring to determine full recovery and return to baseline. Meaning it is important preseason to get a baseline to compare to. Baseline tests last up to 2 years, but if the individual is a growing child, more frequent testing can be important as their cognitive functions change significantly with age and maturity. How many is too many is a big question on everyone's mind, and honestly, any injury is one too many. But the research doesn't have a clear picture on how many concussions is too many. Someone might have one concussion and have significant symptoms for the rest of their life, and another person can have 14 and still be perfectly fine. It all depends on factors of susceptibility, and those factors aren't fully understood. But some potential candidates are a history of migraines, some learning disabilities such as dyslexia, and time between concussive episodes. If too short of time, there can be significant long-term effects. But honestly, we don't understand how many concussions are too many. When it comes to an individual's overall health, I think it can play a part, but it isn't the be-all end-all. There are some factors that just frankly you can't control that increase your risk for sustaining a concussion. Prior history of concussion, collision sports, being a female sex at birth, and women's soccer are the strongest known risk factors for concussion. Some of those you can change and others you cannot. But taking time before the season to do your exercises, as discussed above, and getting baseline testing such as the SCAT-5 and impact can help you have fewer risk and decrease your risk of injury overall. Based on current research, there is good evidence that a mouthguard will prevent oral and tooth injuries, but there is really limited to no evidence that it prevents concussion. In fact, not even a helmet will prevent concussion, and it is more likely to prevent a skull fracture, which means it's imperative to do those neck exercises. I hope this answered a few of the questions concerning concussion. If you have more, please comment below or check out our blog. And until next time, remember, here at Mobility Agility Chiropractic Performance, we strive to get you better faster and keep you better longer, because life can be a competition and no one has time to be sidelined. To keep up to date with future content, please click subscribe. Additional information is found in the description of this video.
All information, content, material of this video is for information purposes only and are not intended to serve as a substitute for the consultation, diagnosis, and/or medical treatment of a qualified physician or healthcare provider.